Hey everybody, Doug here, Doug Mystic Guy on Board Game Geek. Just wanted to, I think I'm going to do, this will be the last video for this. It'll be a, probably a segment where I wanted to show, I want to try and show you everything. So I've showed you, collecting quests, moving, attacking. The thing I haven't shown is, I've also used one of our Royal Blessing tokens. What I haven't shown you is fighting in general. So, well, I may not, if I was playing this game to the end, I may not do what I'm about to do, but since we are going to wrap it up, I'm going to try and get all of the characters into one spot with Sapphire and attack her, because I think we can actually win, but it would be interesting to see how that works. Now, we also have, I wanted to show you something. And somebody asked me where I got the blessing tokens from, and I just want to say that they come from the Royal Blessings, come from the Defenders of the Realm expansion for the Dragons expansion. But anyway, if you read here, there's also a thing that helps us with generals. It says reroll all dice in a battle. When a group is attacking a general, this can be used to reroll all dice for all heroes in the battle. Note, this is all dice, not just the failed dice rolled in attack. So that could be bad. We'll have to see. I don't know. Maybe I don't want to do that. We'll see how it goes. But we're going to try and get there and get the general. And first up is going to be our Ranger. So we're going to reset all of their life tokens. Now they haven't suffered any damage yet. So and he won't be the one to actually attack the dragon. It's probably going to be the rogue as soon as she gets there. Yeah, she's and basically we have lots of blue cards. So anyway, we're going to start with the Ranger. The Ranger is actually down here in the lower half of the board. What we're going to do is we're going to spend see if I have a travel card that might get him up there faster. I do have a horse. I think I used the horse, so it's a green card. So we're going to use one of his cards, this green card here. We're going to travel him to 1, 2 to here. That's one action for the Ranger. Then we're going to, now remember, he's got a special helmet that allows him to draw 2 extra cards. So I want to be able to draw as many as possible. He's fine. He doesn't have that many cards. So he's then going to take his next move. He's not going to attack that blue minion. He's going to skip right by it and go right into the space here, where he's going to actually attack the blue minions there. Now, so far he's used 2 actions. He's got 3 actions left. And he's going to roll 3 blue dice and just flat out attack those guys. Now he could have attacked them from the other space. He's got to kill them all. You know, he started from a green space, so he's going to get an extra action as well. So I'm just going to flip one of his actions back over, and then I'm going to use it again. So this is effectively his second action to get rid of these blue guys here. Wow, he got none on his first attempt. Again, the one frustrating part of the game is the dice rolling. If you have bad luck with the dice rolls, you can end up in trouble. He got 1 in his second attempt. It doesn't matter if we use all of his actions doing this. What he wants to do is be there when we attack the dragon. So he's going to use his next action, but we don't want him to take damage if possible. Nothing at all. Again, remember the blue ones take 5s, so it gets a little rougher. And nothing at all. Man, seriously? That's just totally ridiculous. So, wow, he's going to take some hits there. Man, that is rough. I was also hoping he had this... yeah, where's his... He doesn't have a... Oh, you know what? I need to give him a quest. He currently does not have one. Let's see what it would have been. Travel to Crystal Hills. Where are the Crystal Hills? No, it wouldn't have mattered. Okay. Anyway, he's going to take some damage because this is the end of his turn. And when you end your turn with minions, you take damage. So, yeah. Now, if you take a damage for that contains minions, you suffer 1 wound for each minion. So he's going to suffer 2 wounds. So we got to take 2 of his tokens and put them off to the side of the board. That was kind of bad considering that we're going to try and fight the dragon. But again, this is where the dice luck rolls come into play. You can get kind of screwed by having some bad dice rolls. But Now we're going to do the wizard. Forgot to, in my haste to get to the dragon and show you that, I missed a couple of steps in the turn with the ranger. So he got to draw 2 more cards. Luckily, another one's a blue card. And then we have to draw his darkness spread cards. So he is over here. Not that that matters, because the darkness spreads card doesn't matter. The healing touch. What does that do for us? Healing land. Immediate effect. Healing land actions receive a +1 modifier at each die roll. That is really good. We're going to leave that out for right now. That wasn't too bad. Now let's get on with the action with the wizard. Now we're going to use the wizard's teleportability. So for his first action, he's going to travel to a location. And first off, we want to first travel him to a location with 3 enemies in a color that he can defeat. Let's take a look at his cards. Now, there's a reason for that. I don't really see... Well, I do. He's going to... Yeah, you know, his action to do the... See, here's why I'm saying this. He's got this card that says defeat... Oh, it's got to be an attack roll, so I don't think his fireball is going to count. I don't know if he's going to be able to do that, to be honest. 3 enemies with an attack roll. They should be green enemies if he's going to do that. Yeah, doesn't have anything that's going to help him with that. He could pop into, well, let's do this. He's going to teleport. We've got to get rid of those minions that are in the space with the dragon. Or he could go, well, no, there's not 3 minions there. There's 2. There's 3 minions with an Amarak Peak with the... That's only 2 away. He could then move. So we're going to teleport. Let's show you where I'm going with him. We're going to teleport him first up to where the orc general is. He fell over, but he's right here. And he's fallen over. I don't know why he shouldn't be. Anyway, we're going to teleport there. Boom. That's one action. For his second action, he's going to try and kill these guys. He's got 2 green and a blue. Let's see if he can get lucky, huh? If he does it in 1 roll, he gets that bonus, that card. How cool is that? What am I missing? Wait. Sorry guys, I bumped my camera and it went kind of crazy on me for a minute, but let's get to our roll. Okay, I don't know if you could see, but I think we did it. No, there's the dice rolls. Did he manage to do that? 5, 4, 3. Yeah, that's going to take out the 2. So that's going to take all 3 of these guys out. Got a bit of luck after some bad dice rolls, huh? So the wizard took all 3 of these minions out. He took the blue one out with a blue 5. Green one's out with a 4 and a 5. So these 2 guys. That actually, he actually managed to get his card. Amazing. So, what's that going to do for him this turn? Just zoom back a little bit here and show you. Discards combat with the general to add 2 dice rolls to the combat. So he's going to do that. That was only his second action. So for his third action, we are going to move him. But let's see, does he have a card you can just move with? Yeah, we're just going to use this black. You know what, guys? I totally missed a step in the ranger's turn. I'm going to record that now and insert it back in. Okay. Anyway. I got to do that now. I really shouldn't have done that yet, but we're going to record that and I'll be right back. Sorry guys, I had to take a break for a second and change something. So, here is the wizard card. He's going to spend that card to move 2. We're going to move him to the space with the dragon. That takes another one of his actions. He's got 1 more action left where he will attack the 2 blue minions, and we'll see if we can defeat them, or at least one of them, try and reduce the damage we're taking as we enter into space. We have to have no minions there to fight the general. Okay, he did 4. No, he didn't get either of them. Good Lord. Man, what are we doing wrong, guys? So he took 2 damage as well. Can't kill those minions, not even one of them. They need a 5, and I rolled a 4 and a 3. So he took 2 damage. So he's only got 3. Man, bad news, guys. Bad news. Alright, now we're going to go on to, he's going to draw his 2 cards. Wow, they're both... you know I shuffled these, man. I keep shuffling them because I keep thinking I didn't shuffle them good enough. And he got 2 sapphire cards. Let me see how many cards he's got now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's got 7. So, Now we're going to move on to the darkness spreads card. Okay, here's our darkness spreads card. No, please, no, don't do this to me. Okay, we are going to spend one of our royal blessing tokens to not have this happen, and I'm going to tell you why. We have had the absolute worst luck in drawing these in this game. I mean, we've had a couple good things happen, but not really. I mean, check this out. So, Thorny Woods. We spawned one in the Thorny Woods. That's not a big deal. Spawn 2 in the Dancing Stones. That's not a big deal. But we're automatically going to move the general out of the space we've been trying to get to. The one general we're going to fight? I don't think so. That's ridiculous. So it says move Sapphire to the next spot. So we're going to use our second royal blessing, and we're going to cancel that out. And it didn't happen. So hopefully that doesn't happen on the next time. But now we're going to go to the cleric's turn. Okay, so the cleric is right up here in the Whispering Woods. She's got, let's see, what has she got for stuff? She's got a bunch of movement cards. She got gate cards, lots of gate cards. She doesn't really need them though. She's going to spend 2 of her actions, 2 of her 6 actions, to just move over to the dragon. She's going to spend another action to try and fight the... You know what she might do? Does she have a blue... She has her special ability for healing the land. Okay, you know what? We're not going to bother because this is going to be our video just to show you the fight with the general. I'm not going to bother healing the land. We're just going to try and take out these 2 minions before it's too late. Okay, here's her dice rolls. No, she got close, but only 2. So that's you know, that's 3 actions. Here's her 4th action. Come on, gotta get something. Nope. 5th action. So again, if you're somebody who gets frustrated with dice rolling because it can go against you, this is the game to get frustrated. No, she's down to her last action. Man, all of them are going to take damage. We're not going to get rid of the minions. How lame is that? Okay. Okay, she did get one of them, thankfully. So there's only one left there to go after now. But that consumed all of her actions, and she still takes a point of damage. And there's nothing she can do about that either. So, see, that's why I said this would not normally be the way I'd play this out, because look how we're paying for this. I mean, we are paying for this big time. But that means we're going to get 2 more cards for the cleric, and then we're going to draw a Darkness Spreads card. We got a green Valorok and a special Elven Archers. Remove all enemy minions from 2 green locations. We're just going to keep a hold of those for now, and then we're going to do her Darkness Spreads card. Okay, so first off, we're going to drop 2 red guys in Windy Pass. You know, it's amazing. We have not had cards that have gotten to it. All seems to be happening on one side of the board, and we're just having bad luck after bad luck here. Now, where's Windy? Oh, Windy Pass is actually on the other side of the board. So finally, we're actually going to have some minions spawn over here. It hasn't happened in a little while. So 2 red minions are going right here. It's not 3. And then we're going to get 1 more in the Raven Forest, which is where? Trying to find it's a green location. So it's amazing. There's not that many locations, but there's so many colors and stuff on the map. You really got to scan the area to find what you're looking for. You'd think it'd be easy to find Raven Forest, but I'm staring and staring, and I am not able to find Raven Forest. So there it is. Okay, it's down here. So we're going to drop 1 green minion into Raven Forest down here, and then we have a possible movement from the general. It's going to be Gorgut. He is in Amaranth Pass with no minions. It says move him to Orc Valley. He cannot move to Orc Valley, so that's going to end that darkness card for the cleric. Now we're going to move on to the rogue. Now let's go back to this side of the board. The rogue is up at the top here, right behind her. She's with 2 minions, but we're going to move in to the spot for 1 action, because she's got to save an action to attack the dragon. She's going to be the one to initiate the attack. For her 2nd action, she's going to try and... We've got to kill that minion. So we're going to try and kill the minion. We did not. 3rd action, thank God she's got 6 actions, because we're so lame at dice rolling. That's her 3rd action. 4th action. And finally, on her 5th action, she rolled a 6, leaving her with 1 action, which is just what we need to attack the general. And so now we are going to go into attacking the general. Okay, for the purpose of this, I'm going to temporarily displace this green guy. We know he's right there on that spot, and put the bowl there so you can see the dice rolls. You don't have to move them around. The rogue gets to determine in what order, since the rogue took the action, gets to determine in what order the everybody gets to play their cards in. I think she wants herself to go last, obviously, because if this was another player and you defeat the dragon, you're the last one to land a blow on the dragon, you get a bonus reward. So I think that what we're going to start with, I think you want to start with the cleric, because the cleric had quite a few cards, and we could get something going there. So we're going to get only the blue cards out. And by the way, you have to spend all of the cards of the appropriate color. Well, actually, she has very few, so I guess we'll still start with her. She's got just two sapphire cards here. So she's going to spend those 2 cards, and we're going to roll 2 dice and see what the results are. Neither of them hit. So, of course, you know, as luck would have it, we are starting off very poorly. So now we're going to move on to, let me think about this for a moment. Okay, the rogue's a little concerned now, so decided to go to the ranger. The ranger's got 2, 4, 5, 6, it looks like 7 blue attack cards. So, well, actually, blue dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dice. So there's 2 there, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let's go back to the dice roller and see how we do. So he got a whopping 2 hits. He's the one with the most dice. So actually we only need 2 more hits. Basically, let me show you this over here. The general started at 4. Now she's down to 2. And we have 3 more heroes left still. Well, 2 more, because we did the ranger first. That was the wizard. Now we're going to move on to the cleric. Nope, sorry guys, we did the cleric already. Now we're moving on to the wizard, who's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dice as well. Now it could be that the wizard is the one that gets to kill the dragon. Now remember, he's also got a reroll. If he rolls badly, he can pick up all his dice and roll again. So we're very likely to kill the dragon here. So I'm going to get back here. We'll back up just a little bit, and here's the dice roll. Okay, so he got 1 hit. He's definitely going to want to reroll that. So he's going to spend his card, his reward for his quest. And we're going to reroll all these dice right here, see if we can do better than that. And, oh, well, there you go. Sapphire has been destroyed, defeated. So what happens next? So, Sapphire, the big mighty dragon, one of the generals, has been defeated. And we take her, now, here, let me just scroll over to the cards here. The bigger placards with the dragons and the generals and stuff. Okay, so she had 2 hits. We did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits in that roll. So bam, Sapphire was killed by the wizard. Now what does that mean? So the wizard gets this as a trophy. First off, he gets the Dragon Slayer ability on the back of the card here, which says when the dragon general is slain, the hero that lands the final blow takes this card and becomes the Slayer of the Dragon, feared by all Dragonkin minions. During a combat action, the Dragon Slayer, in addition to normal combat, defeats all dragon minions present at that location automatically. So this would be the wizard's trophy that he gets to hold on to. And now, the other thing that happens is we have this card, which I didn't really talk about earlier, this war status card. And it says early war, each player draws 1 darkness spreads card at the end of their turn. But we have killed one of the generals, so it moves up to mid-war. So each player draws 2 darkness spreads cards at the end of their turn. The first card is used to place minions and move a general, and the second card is used for general movement only. And there's 2 spots there, so when we kill the second and third general here, see, so right now we're here. If we killed another general and stay there, we get to the last general, and we're at the late war where we draw 3 cards, 2 place minions, and 1 moves a general. So we have entered the mid-war, and that actually ended the rogue's turn. The rogue did not land a killing blow like she had hoped she would, but she does get to then draw 2 more cards. not in a space with a treasure chest, so just 2 cards, gets 2 red cards, and then draws her darkness spreads cards. But let me put this orc back here in Greenleaf Village and take the dice roller off the table, and we'll just finish her turn, wrap up the turn, which is the right thing to do, and then we'll end this session. So, orc patrols. We've seen this one before, actually. Add 1 orc, except it's a different general. Add 1 orc to each green location that is currently empty. So let's pan all the... Whoop, sorry, guys. I don't have my camera locked down tight so I can move it and show you. Each green location gets... each empty green location gets a green guy. So far I see 1. There's only 1. Not too bad. So basically over here in the Whispering Woods they get 1. Oh wait, there's 2. The Wyvern Forest down here gets 1. That's it. And then for the second part of this action, we're going to move the Demon General Balazarg down here in the corner. We're going to move to the next space along his path. So from Raven Forest up to here, he's going to spawn 1 more minion. And I believe, I gotta look, but I believe that Balazar's special ability is when he moves, he taints the land. But let me just look. No, it's just okay. No, he just moves like normal. Yeah, in combat, his powerful magic corrupts the souls of his attackers, forcing them to submit to his will. Okay, yeah, so that's it. But he did move, and he did spawn 1 more, the 1 red minion there with him. So basically, guys, that's it. I just wanted to show you fighting one of the generals, how intense that can be. And we almost didn't make it. We only had 1 character left if the wizard had failed, and that character did not have many cards. So we, at great cost and peril to ourselves, we did defeat the dragon, and we would have moved on to start fighting the other generals. And all the green ones are easily then defeated by the wizard, who can just pop around and slay them at will. Anyway, that's going to end this session and our quick play Defenders of the Realm. So thanks for watching. I will get this posted quickly and move on to something else soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.